What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for July 26th, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there is a link in the description. So with that out of the way, let's fill the grid. All right. Let's see. We have 3 and 3, so let's mark 3s right here. Not 6. Okay, 3 is in one of these two cells. This 7 looks across, this 7 looks down, so you're going to have 7 in one of these two cells. 1 and 1 look across here, so 1 will be in one of these two cells. 2 and 2 look down into this box, so we can place the 2 right here. So now let's look at the other digits that are pointing in, since this entire column is filled now. So we have 3, 2, and 8. We just filled the 2, so we got 3 and 8. So this is a hidden 3, 8 pair right here. And the 8 looks across. And so this has to be a 3, and this has to be 8. And so this is a triple now. So this is a 1, 4, 7 triple, it looks like. So 1, 4, 7. This one's not 4, and this one's not 4 either. Actually, this is a 4 right here. So this is a 1, 7 pair. So we got these two 4s looking across. So 4 and 4 is going to put 4 in one of these 3 cells right here. So now I also want to check this column and this column, since we just placed this triple and this pair in this entire column. So this column here, we still, actually the 1's point right here, so that's not a 1. This cell right here is not a 1. The 1 is right here. So the 3 digits left in the column are 5, 6, and 9. Okay, so this is just 5, 9. This is just 6, 9. And this is 5, 6, or 9. And this column here is now down to 3, so that's 6, 7, and 9. All right, so this is 6, 9. This could be 6, 7, or 9, and this could also be 6, 7, or 9. Okay. All right, let's, I don't think, okay, well this 3 and 3 look down into this box, and this 3 looks across, so we can mark 3s right here. We got 2 5s looking into this box, and then this 5 looking down, so 5 will be in one of these two cells. Okay, 6 is point, actually, right here. Looking at this. This cell can only be a 5, 9. So 6 points up here. So these two 6s, the 6s in these cells point up here. So this actually can't be a 6. That's only a 7, 9. And the 3s right here look across into this box, and they can't be here now. Well, they always couldn't be there because this 3 is a given right here in this cell. So we can place this 3. Okay, 1 and 1, how about 8? Actually, 8 up here we can mark in one of these two cells. All right, let's go down to this band here. Okay, 1 points down here. So 1's going to be in one of these 3 cells. That will line up with these 2 1s. So we can actually pencil 1 into one of these 2 cells right here. We got the 4s taken care of. The 5 is marked. The 8 is going to be somewhere in here. One of these 3 cells. What about the 6? Okay, 6 points down, 6 points across. So 6 is in one of these 2 cells. It's going to put 6 in one of these 2 cells. And actually 6 Uh, I didn't specifically mention these 6s up here, but these 6s are limited to these 2 cells. I kind of implied it when I pointed out that these 6s point and this couldn't be a 6. So 6 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. It lines up with these 2 6s, so it puts a 6 in one of these 3 cells. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think that's kind of it for... Actually, no, it's not. No, this 7 here points across. This can't be a 7 because of the 1-7 pair, so 7 is in one of these 2 cells. And that points over here and points to this 7. So this can't be a 7 anymore. This must be a 7. And now 7 is down here in one of these 2 cells. And that also lines up with these 7s, the same way the 1s will line up. The 1's going to be somewhere in here. The 7's also going to be somewhere in here. That's going to line up. That's going to limit 7 to this row in box 8. And it can't go here, so it's going to be in one of these 2 cells. Okay. Now, 8 points across and 8 points up. So now 8 is limited to these 2 cells. And that's going to limit 8 to these 3 cells up here. What about the 2? Two can still go in one of these 3 cells. All right, 5, 6, 9. How about this column? I might as well look at this and mark this up as well, so we have this entire side marked up. We need a 4, 7, 8, and a 5. We do need a 5. All right, so 5, actually, this looks like it might end up as a pair, because no. All right, 4 has to be in one of these 2 cells. 5 could be here, here, or here. Okay, or here. 4, 5, 7. So 7 can still go up here, actually. Cannot go here. We can place another 7. Actually, let me go down here. This can't be 7. This could be 7. This can't be 7. So up here in this box, the 7 points. And this 7 points in, so that gives us a 7 right here. And that will place another 7 down here. And it's going to place a 1 right there. Okay, so now this is a pair. The pair is 6, 2, and 6. 1 and 1 point up here. So 4 is actually going to be up in one of these 2 cells, and it's also going to be in one of these 2 cells. All right, let's look at this entire row. We need a 4, 6, 8, and 9. Okay, so this is just 4, 9. This is 6, 8, or 9. This is 4. Okay, 6 points, so this can't be 6. So it's just 4, 8, 9. And this is 6, 9. Okay, now let's look down here. The 2 is going to be limited right here. All right. How about this column? This column. All right, so we got all of this marked up. I probably want to look at this row too, but like, let's look at this column. We need a 2, 6, 8, and 9. So that's just 289. This one down here is just 689 because of that 2. This is, both of these could be 268 or 9. So the 6 is limited right here to these 3 cells. I don't see how that helps right now. Okay, let's just go down here. We have, let's go down the list of numbers. We have 1s. One is limited to these 2. Yeah, I don't see much there. 2. 3. Okay, 3 is in one of these 2. We have that marked though. Those 3s are marked. Okay, not much there. 4. Okay, we can mark 4 in one of these 2 cells. Okay, so 4 is going to be in one of these 3 cells over here, and it lines up with these 2 4s. So that's going to put 4 in one of these 2 cells. All right. Doesn't do a whole lot, but I just want to have that correctly marked. 5. Okay, 5 looks up here, and 5 is going to be limited to these 3 cells. 5 is already, oh no, we couldn't have a 5 here. I thought we just had 5s here. Okay, so forget that. 6. Not much there. 7, we might almost be done with 7. 7s are right here. Yeah, actually it's just these 2. 7's going to be in one of these 2 and one of these 2. And then we have to resolve this down here. 8 is, oh, so this can't be 8. Okay, that's actually very helpful because that's a 6-9 pair in this column, in this row, I mean. All right, so this is not 9, and neither is this. So this one's a 4, and this is 8. Okay, we can take these 8s out of here. So now we know 4 is here, and now we know 4 is here. And I believe this is going to be a 5. I just want to double check my markings here. It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be 5. I'm going to say it is a 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, it is a 5. That makes this a 9. That makes this 6. Okay, we'll come over here. Actually, before we do that, let's place this 5. So now this is a 7, 8. So this is 7, this is 8. Let's just fill this whole box in. There we go. Let's go down here and make this a 6, and this is 7. Okay, now let's come over here. Place this 9, place this 6. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so we can take 6 out of here. Okay, just got a lot of stuff there. So I just want to go through. So now where can 8 be? I don't think that's what I want to look at here. I want to look at this column. This is down to 1, 2, and 8. So this here is an 8. It's got 1 and 2 looking at it. The column needs a 1, 2, and 8. So 1 and 2 means this is an 8. The 1 sees this cell, so this is a 2, and this is 1. Okay, now we can resolve the 1, 7. Now we can place this 7, and we're done with 7s. This here is a pair in the row. So we have a 2 and a 9, which we cannot resolve yet. So many choices here. Okay, so let's look at this row. It's down to 3. We need a 5, 6, and 9. All right, so this is 5, 9, 5, 6, 9, 5, 6, 9. Oh, this is a triple. This will be helpful. So this is not a 2. We need and it's not 9. So we need a 4, 8, and 5. Okay, so this is 5, 8, 4, 5, 8. 4, 5, 8, and this is the 8. Okay, so we'll take 8 out of here. The 4, 5 pair removes 5 from here, and that gives us a 6, 9 pair, which points here and gives us 5. So the last digit here is 9, which I guess I could have seen that by placing that 2, but this is now 2 right here. Okay, so we got 6, 9, 4, 5. What about this column? We're down to 2, 6. That's not 8 anymore, so we have 2, 6, 9. And actually 6 and 9 see this cell, so this is 2. Now we have 6, 9. Okay. Let's look at the top row. We need 1, 3, 4, and 8. So actually the 4, 8 in this box claims these 2 cells. So this is a 4, 8 pair. So this can't be a 1. That's the 1 there. Got 8, and then this is 1 and a 3. And the 1 has to go here, 3 has to go there. We're down to 5 and 2. That's 5, that's 2. Last digit in this column is a 3, which places this 3. We're down to 2, 6, 9 here. This is just 2, 6, this is just 6, 9, and this is 2 or 9. So the 6, 9 right here, along with this 6, 9, means that this is an 8. That resolves the 4, 8 up here. That resolves the 4, 5 here. All right, this is a 6, 9. Oh, well, 5 sees this cell, so this is a 5. This is now part of a 6, 9. And the 6 sees this cell, so this is the 9, this is the 6, this is 9. We're down to 2 and 6 in this box, and 2 sees this cell, so this is a 6. 2 and 6, 9, 2, and we're down to 6 and 9. And so that's 9, and that's 6. All right. All right, what was it about this puzzle? This again is similar to yesterday. I would call it like a middle of the road New York Times hard. Not the easiest New York Times hard you're going to see, but not too bad. Just a lot of hidden pairs throughout the puzzle is all I can remember. Specifically, we did have the locked candidates down here with the 1s. So that we had the 1 locked in over here and also in these 3 cells, which allowed us to mark 1s up here. Same thing with the 7s. And I think we had that also going on somewhere up here. But, you know, not too bad. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time.